Most welcome to today's live stream. It has been quite a while without us having a chat. So, yeah, most really welcome. And please feel free to have a conversation. Yes, and also a happy weekend and a very happy Thursday to all of you. It's actually a Sunday, and we are few hours to a new day. So, greetings to all of you who have done always to support this platform. I really do appreciate, and also greetings to all our new subscribers in this platform. Please thank you so much for entrusting in our work and also ensuring that all is well in this platform. You know, I really do appreciate. Yes, greetings to you, Jidmoyo. Thank you so much for joining. And I really appreciate, you know, your big support always to this platform. You know, I really do appreciate. Yes, in today's live stream, as the topic suggests, we are really going to have a very interesting, discussion in our live stream today. And I know a lot has been happening. Yes, I'm here, David. Let's chat. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, Noel Chacha, greetings to you. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate. Shira Chambel, Campbell, greetings to you and thank you. Thank you so much for joining. A lot is actually happening in the street, and we are going to be having this very interesting chat today and in our live stream. Actually, we are supposed to have a live stream, I think, on Wednesday, which we did not. So today, and also always every Sunday we try not to miss out, in our live stream of the week. So much appreciation to all of you who have actually made it to this platform during the course of the week. I really do appreciate. Greetings everyone, and please remember to double tap on the screen. Yes, Sejay, greetings to you, Judy. Greetings David and everyone on the chat. Yes, from Joan. Thank you so much, Joan. Blessing and much respect. Yes, so in today's live stream, we actually have a lot of things to discuss, but what I'm foreseeing is that a lot of big celebration is ahead, and I believe also that the travel commando is actually planning to organize another big celebration. I heard him talking about it on his live stream, and also I know the princess also, probably, you never know, will also be planning a celebration for the construction. You never know. Yes, but very possible that a lot of celebration is actually being activated. When you start seeing the travel command starting to talk about the things, just get to know big things are really going to happen. And I believe that these celebrations that will actually be coming will be very unique celebration of their own kind, and it is going to attract a lot of attention, because I think last year we did not had so much big celebration. Remember last time the travel command had a celebration for like one full month. So probably this time around is going to combine that with the sister if the construction goes on very smoothly. But we pray for that, so that a lot of these so-called negative reactors actually we throw dirt on their faces, because I have been seeing them putting a lot of words outside there. No, TMS, greetings to you. Throwing a lot of words outside there to people, actually trying to confuse people, you know. But you see, when God has blessed people, God has blessed them. There is no way you can block them. I saw the Carrot, this Bugoma woman was saying that there is a lot of begging that is actually happening, you know, that if you are not ready for construction, why should you go and start begging on the streets? My clear message to Bugoma woman, if actually begging is easy, let her also go and start begging in her platform, and we shall see if people will donate to her. By the time somebody is giving you donation, they have seen value in whatever things you're doing. And it's a reason why people will always keep on supporting this family, supporting the travel commando, supporting the sister, supporting the junior, because actually people really see that they're working so hard day and night to ensure that they put videos outside there for people actually to enjoy, to watch, to educate themselves, and also showing how actually we Africa here, how it looks like. So the jealousness of this Bugoma woman is actually not going to take her anywhere. Karoma must beg. Let's see if anyone will donate to her to that fool. Exactly. You want to see them who think that people go to their platforms to beg. Let them also beg, and we see if people actually will donate to their platforms. You know? Yes. If people will donate to their platforms. You know, when you talk about begging, you cannot be going outside there begging. There is no one who is going to give you. But people always give according to the work they see you do outside there. And that is when people come out in big numbers to support. You know? Why do you want to know? Okay, you're answering that person. So, the thing is, these individuals, the enemy of progress, the enemies of progress. When the princess had not started the construction, they were throwing a lot of words. But now that the construction is starting to take shape, you know, all of them are confused. Actually, these days, they don't know even where to start from. They don't know. Because you cannot start criticizing or talking badly about that type of a house, about that type of a villa. Me, sometimes I even don't want to call it a villa. Me, I feel that place should be called a palace, because when you first of all look at the foundation at the moment, it might be a palace of its own. Because when you hear, you know, the princess talking about a swimming pool on top of the building, then a swimming pool, you know, down, that's like a five-star hotel. Greetings, Kabuya. You know, thank you so much for joining. It's like a five-star hotel almost. That is going to be a building of its own, I don't know, you know, and it's going to take a lot of years for another person to come up with the same almost, you know, the standard of that building in that community. I can assure you, these people are really doing wonders, and we need to appreciate them for showing good example to not only to the people in this community, but also people outside this community. We really appreciate. the hard work they are putting outside there. Karoi is losing weight every day. The weight cannot even eat properly because she has to be on YouTube looking for something to hate on. Exactly. By the way, I've really, you have really noticed it very, very well, Judy Moyo. These days, the lady is becoming small each and every day. When you look at her, she's becoming too small. You know, is she having a lot of stress? That's a problem when you hate somebody for nothing. Bugoma woman is becoming very, very small. It's the truth. It's the truth. When you look at her, she's becoming like a child almost. She has become too small, like a child. I thought when people are growing, people grow, their weight maybe increases a bit. But now this is a woman who is growing like a child. No? When you look at her head is becoming too small. Stress of the husband. Stress of the husband is finishing her. And yet, the child abuser will never ever build a villa like this. No, the house is stressing her, and she'll be stressed forever. Let me tell you, there are people you cannot be in position to fight and you succeed. When you try to fight them, they're progressing the more. They're progressing. Greeting Janet Irish, Monica O, Othieno Official, Tumba Kaboya, you are most welcome to today's live stream. Stress is really finishing these people. You are fighting people who are really progressing. You talk about them each and every day, but you see that, their life is changing, they're constructing, they're doing wonders. So the intention they have towards this family to actually pull them down, it's not working. It's not working. They are still progressing and progressing and progressing. A lot of good things are happening in the family. A lot of good things. I saw the Bugoma woman was trying to throw, a word towards both the princess and the travel commando, claiming that how comes David Jr. is concentrating in helping the sister, and yet the sister and the travel commando, when David Jr. was constructing, they never came out to help. Then now you see the madness. You really now see the madness from there. Let me read the message and I come back. I will keep begging for Dee so she can finish that house while you keep feeding your lazy shared husband. Exactly. So if the princess did not help David Jr., first of all, the princess was not in the village. And also remember, when David Jr. was constructing his house at the center, the travel commando was in Argentina. He was not in the village. So for Bugoma woman to come out and say the princess and the travel commando did not give any help, they did not participate like the way David Jr. is on the ground helping his sister in ensuring that the construction goes very well and smoothly. That David Jr. is very busy mobilizing resources to help the sister. I was like, now, what is wrong with Bugoma woman? Greetings, Sheila Oshaka. You're most welcome. I was really wondering. She's now showing that she's very concerned. Bella has greetings to you. Ross Green, greetings to you. And thank you so much for joining this live stream. I appreciate. Karo, go to your tycoon brother and beg for one proper house. People are very busy constructing, and for her, she's very busy lamenting. She's going to lament up to when? So, if the princess O The travel commando did not help David Jr. in that construction. Where is the problem? The problem is that they did not. How sure is she that they did not give any financial support? Bugoma woman is just only good in opening her mouth, throwing words, criticisms to try to divide people. That is her main target. Her work is always to create division and creating conflicts. That is exactly what she's after. Carol will rant until kingdom. Dave, happy weekends from Trinidad. Yes, greetings to you. Natasha, greetings to you. Appreciate, So, her work is really to create division, to create commotion, Now, however much you want to talk about how these people did not help David Jr., that one is not going to have any effect, because I can assure you, David Jr. cannot just look at the sister struggling with this construction and is just there looking. That one will never happen. That one I can assure you. And also, if David Jr. and the travel commando become so busy that they cannot come to the construction site, I can assure you, Congrats dad will take over. I'm very sure of that. Congrats dad will take over the supervision of that construction site. And I'm very, very sure right now, he's watching and he's seeing that the boys are doing the right thing. They're doing the right thing in supporting their sister. I'm really very, very proud of their uncle. Their uncle is really doing well. Uncle Mo from Kenya is actually doing well. That is how a family is supposed to operate. When something is happening, people are supposed to come together, unite for the shared goals, to ensure that everybody in the family at least move a step. This is the happiness of the family. When each and every one of them is progressing, it shows how actually the family is progressing. Me personally, I'm really very, very happy to see what is happening in this home. It makes me have peace in my heart. I really appreciate what is happening and what I'm seeing. I really appreciate that. Greetings to you, Jacqueline, and thank you so much for joining. Yes, I don't know why you talk about a lot of people are talking with you. Please talk about what now this person. Yes, hello, Carol West, greetings to you. Zach, greetings to you, Zach. You're most welcome to this platform. I really appreciate, So the development that is happening in this community is actually going to open the eyes of a lot of villagers. Even those ones who are not willing to construct however tiny house it is, they will actually try to force themselves to start, constructing similar houses for themselves. Because staying in the muddy houses is not actually going to help them. Carol West, greetings to you. It's not going to help. Because when development start coming to the community, it by force, people will start changing the way they conduct themselves. Development has come to the village, and actually villagers should appreciate and receive the development instead of fighting. Because when they fight development, they'll actually be pushing themselves away. They'll be pushing themselves away. The truth is, a person who fight development, instead of development always distancing, when other people are bringing it in, those ones who are very busy fighting, they will leave. They will leave. So what is happening in this community? I'm foreseeing that with the time we are going to see the transformation in this community like a smaller town of its own. First, look at what is happening. If the princess complete that construction site, the travel commando is getting done, Gitiriba gets done, Uncle Mo is also trying its best there. Jamaican uncle does something there. Can you imagine with the time the transformation that is going to happen in that community? It is going to be a smaller town, a smaller city of its own. And when development comes in, some good things will start coming, like schools, hospitals will start coming in the area. Look at the other side. Mayuguno is there. Look at it's Nasto. Nasto is also the other side. A lot of development is actually coming to this community, and we can see it. And those who are trying to fight it, like the so-called Bugoma woman, they are actually wasting their time. They are wasting their time. Especially that fool Yeti, the children abuser who is abusing gossiping instead of getting up and do something with his life. I really wonder how the so-called, the JT, the small boy like a stick, is always trashing what is happening in this community. Let me tell you, it's just a matter of time. A matter of time, and they will be ashamed of themselves, and they will be hiding themselves in the mud. Development, when development comes in the community, whether you like it or not, whether you like it or not, you cannot push it away. You cannot. Look at one example. The travel commando put up that magnificent house in the village. JT the size of kids' magic stick. Zach, you have made my day. Look at the travel commando just put up one construction, one serious building in the village. But right now you see what it is actually attracting in the village. Yes, greeting John Wilson. You're most welcome. Yes, John, greetings to you. And thank you so much, for joining the live stream. I really, really do appreciate your big support to this platform. So only one building is starting to attract a lot of building and changes in this community. You first imagine 5 years from now, what will happen? 5 years from now. Remember, what is happening in this village? They're starting to have smaller streets. Smaller streets are starting to happen. Because people are starting to construct wall fences in this community. Let me tell you, I don't think there is a village here in Africa where actually people are very busy constructing and they're putting wall fences. I don't think. And remember, in a community where they're putting wall fences always, their streets will start developing. Streets will start developing. And now time is going to reach where they're going to start naming the streets. Maybe from the Mama Ann's family to the travel commando's place. I don't know, that one is going to be called what. Now on the other side to Jamaican uncle, I don't know that street is going to be called what. The street going down to the Princess Construction, I don't know, it will be called what. All that is development. All that is development. Greetings to you, Erika. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate, Yes. Thank you, Lord. Samuel, Samuel, thank you so much for joining. Greetings to you. A very, very special greetings to Erika. You're most welcome. So a lot of development is going to start coming. And you see, when development start coming in an area, it will force also the government to act. The government will act. That one I'm very, very sure. Because our government always want to see something happening. That is when they'll start coming in to engage with actually the core people in this community. And the core people in this community, we actually know them. The travel commando is one of them. The core people in this community. So it is really going to be a very, very big village. And if you cannot buy land in that village right now, with the time, land actually is going to be very, very expensive. Very, very expensive. Zach, I don't think there is anything on that boy. The reason he opted for going behind. Greetings, Mona. Greetings, Mona. Thank you so much for joining, Mona. Daddy_Lee. Thank you and greetings. Thank you so much for joining. So the development that is actually starting to happen in this village, it is going to make a lot of things to be very, very expensive. First of all, land is going to be very expensive. And also, when this development starts happening in the village, the government might be forced to connect water in this village. Institutions might start coming to this village. Institutions, hospitals, schools, very, very good roads, tarmac roads. Remember also they have a air street not far away from this area. All these will also bring a lot of changes in this community. And also gold mining activity is also happening in this, not far away from this very place. So a lot of activities is actually happening. So the travel commando has really opened the eyes of a lot of young boys in this community. And what I'm starting to notice that a lot of these negative energies is actually starting to reduce from the village. A lot of these negative energies from the village, they're starting to reduce. And now what we are going to start resorting to, these so-called the outsiders who are actually trying to promote useless activity in this community, like the Bogoma woman, the smaller boy like a stick, and this one calling herself OT something. Now, and the so-called the demon, and this one without hair, that woman who is very confused now. I don't know how she's where. Those are the people that we are going to start dealing with. But now I see in the community, those young boys, they have resort now in fighting themselves. Actually, God is now playing a hand. God have raised his hand and said, you are fighting good people who are trying to change the life in this community. So there are people actually, when you fight them, you will end up being confused and you start fighting them yourselves. And now actually that is what is happening to this community. Yes, the Muzungu, the albino. Yes, that is another one. That is another one. Actually, yesterday I was watching one of her videos, and I was looking how she's comparing herself with the princess. Really, there are people who don't have shame. Skelly Smith, greetings to you and thank you so much for joining. I was really seeing how she's trying to make herself, comparing herself with the princess. She's a very, very old woman. And I'm looking the way she's talking and trying to make herself, comparing herself with the princess. And I was like, my God, this one is lost. She does not know where to put her madness. She was bragging like she had it all. If you really have it all, why are you fighting the young in the streets of the YouTube? Why are you very busy fighting a young lady who is actually trying to do something for herself? The construction the princess have set up is actually giving these people sleepless night. They are not sleeping. When jealousness have gone ahead of you, that is actually what happens. Express Drive Road to this to success. Yes. Hello guys, let us like and share the live. Yes, please remember to double tap the screen. Yes, greetings to Cecilia. Greetings to you. I really appreciate. Wita, greetings to you. I really appreciate. So the progress of these people is actually making the so-called the negative reactors not to sleep. They cannot sleep because what they were wishing for is not coming to a success. This family is actually trying all their best. And these individuals thought that by putting a lot of accusation outside there, they were going to traumatize this family. They were going to traumatize the wife of the travel commando. But now, I have come to notice that actually the wife of the travel commando is actually a very, very strong woman. She's actually the pillar of that home, and all is going to move very, very well. The house is giving them sleepless night. Exactly. These people, they were fighting. They are trying to fight, but their fight is not succeeding. Let me tell you, tomorrow people will be in the construction site. I have started seeing the foundation is coming up. A lot of you already see the changes. Even when these so-called thieves are trying to bring her down, but they will not succeed. They will not succeed. Because actually I was watching from one of the videos, cement was coming in. So tomorrow it will be another day, a new day, and more good things is still going to happen. And that construction site is going to happen. It is going to progress. And the so-called the negative energy, they are going to die in their own comedy. The princess have started, and I don't think she's stopping soon. This is going to be a very, very big challenge to a lot of these individuals who actually does not wish her well. They will live to tell a story that will be in their minds for generation to come. That somebody whom they were fighting, God actually opened more doors for her and more blessing to her, and success upon success and success. Big up to the travel commando for actually encouraging his sister to start this construction in the village. It's a blessing to this community, and she has been in position to create jobs for the people in this community to feed their families. Actually, you listen to the so-called the negative energy like Ernesto, who was actually very busy crucifying the princess. His own mother is actually working in that construction site. She's selling food there, and people are buying, and the very, very food, the very, very money coming from that, his mother is using it to buy things at home, and Ernesto is also very busy eating. Then he comes out crucifying the princess, talking badly about the princess. That is not right. Let's learn to accept that when good things comes to the village, we appreciate. We appreciate, and we hold these things like our own. Because these jobs are not going to support the family of the travel command. These jobs are supporting the people in the community. And these are some of the things Bugoma woman would be in position to echo out in her platform. That actually the princess is doing wonders. She has been in position to create jobs upon jobs in the community, in their community, to support the people so that they have something to put on their plate. Big up to you, the princess, for the good work you're doing in supporting the community, in supporting the development of our good people outside there. In one of the videos of the travel commando, I heard him saying that one person who worked at his home during the construction, he was able to educate his wife, I think for a teaching course, or I think I've forgotten the course, but he managed to educate his wife, and the wife completed the course. And now probably they're seeing, the fruits of that work. Those are some of the things we're supposed to come out to echo out. And you say, yes, it is from this that led to this. We need to appreciate and give thanks to actually people who have played a part. Like people who always come to our platforms, our good people, our community, to support us, to see that we Africans were moving somewhere. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. Big up to you, Kish Kish. Thank you so much for joining. But now the liars too much, and they are having a lot of views. Yes, that is exactly what they're doing, But I can assure you time is going to tell. I'm sure Jet fell on his head when he was a baby. Would rather not say what I see when I look at his Today is today, and tomorrow will be another day. There is no way negative can outlast the positive. Exactly. And that is like what is happening. Not it's JT, it's Sigeti. Yes, development is development, whether you like it or not. So meanwhile, they're very busy opening their mouth. This community people are progressing. The people they are very busy talking about, they are actually progressing. They are actually progressing. That is what is happening. God has blessed these people, and there is nobody who is going to block it. Whether they are negative reactors, whether they are what, they are not going to block the development that has already started happening in this village. And big up to the Travel Commando for actually opening the eyes of these people in this community. We really, really appreciate you. And may good things comes upon you, the Travel Commando. As I've already said, some of the individuals who are actually trying to promote madness in this community, some of them like the fisherman, I have seen him trying to travel. That he's also traveling. Yeah, somebody who supported the fisherman decided to send him in the village. In some village deep inside there in Zambia. In Zambia, he's very there. He's there deep in the village in Zambia, opening his mouth there like a primitive man. that is traveling. That is now traveling. He's in the village, the same village like his village here in Nyabuazi here. Did you see that primitive woman, Coco Mama, the way she was eating? That one, by the way, that one is a glutton. That woman is actually a glutton. She's a glutton. For me, that's what I can say. She's a glutton. That Coco woman is a glutton. She loves... But, by the way, there are people who can eat. That woman can eat. Look how they are fighting Nyabuansi. Reactors fighting reactors. Exactly. Exactly. Tuma, are you saying that negative people are having good views? To me, I don't think. What they're actually having, people clicking. There are people who click and they move away. But watch hours. That is where the issue is. They're not getting. Coco Mama is a big demon beast. Let him travel and see if he can behave like he does in the village. Yes. So please support Kamanje _ guys. The fake fisherman is a real cartoon character. Exactly. Wonders why his mama did not take him to see a speech therapist when she noticed that her child had a problem. Coco looks like Jabba, the heart. Yes, I haven't heard much about BBTV. I don't watch them, but in Marwa Live, they mention indirectly that Titi is coming to the villa. Did BT get letter from the lawyer? I hope, Kamala take that case to the police. Yes. So, a lot is actually happening, and people might tell me it's hurting of laughter. Kish Kamanje need to take action. Those villagers get away with too much. Exactly. Yes. Do you know I used to have cancer? Yes. So a lot is actually happening in the village, and good things are also happening. And I can assure you that 2 months from now, we are going to start seeing a lot of development, a lot of changes, a lot of good things actually happening. And I'm really very, very pleased with the way people are actually supporting the princess in this journey of this construction. I really, 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 really appreciate all of you outside there, Mama Winnie Ball, Judy Moyo, all of you outside there who are actually trying their best to ensure that they give support to the princess and things flows in a very, very positive direction. Big up to all of you, and I really appreciate the journey where things are heading to. Titi must keep his foot on their throats. No easy up. Exactly. I really see people really sweating, and I saw the so-called this woman who like selling herself, trying to apologize for the wrong things that she did in the community. And it means fire. Fire is really boiling. That BT, she was singing the way Rocio is singing. She wants Rocio out of the villa, and Rocio said, I am not going anywhere. Exactly. Be aware of false preachers. Look at this one. So, actually, I was very, very pleased. There is a video that is running that I talked something about that. Actually, I'm very, very pleased with Rocio. Very, very pleased. She's actually determined to ensure that all is well in her home. There are people outside there who are trying to cause commotion, to try to divide her attention. But actually, she's very, very focused. And in that video of hers, it really made a lot of sense. And I know a lot of people appreciated, that video that she came out with. And I can assure you, more blessing is coming to that home. Passing with her fake apology, yes. Me, I really see also that was a very, very fake apology. But I think what she was trying to do, remember, she wanted to have a job at the construction site of the princess. I think that is the reason why she came out with that video. Trying to apologize, trying to apologize so that people can sympathize with her and give her that job at the construction site. But I can assure you, time has reached where people are now seeing the truth. Though these are the people this passive woman was actually crucifying and talking so badly about them. How comes she's now trying to deceive us that she can now see the light? Is it really possible? All those she is attacking Rocio. Yes, I am still waiting on the second apology according to Upside Down Root Carod. Percy is scared of the court case, so she wants Mara to feel sorry for her. Ha 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 ha. Yes, Mara give BBTV the right name, Miss Piggy. That is the right name for her. That Percy, I don't trust 100%. I really don't think, anybody outside there will actually, Slamash, you are right. I really don't think anybody outside there will come out and trust that lady again. Percy, I really don't think. Because People now know exactly who she is. And when you take her to work in your own home, just know you have invited problems for yourself. You have invited problems to yourself. So actually, people need to be very, very careful of her. She's a woman who can put you in hot soup for nothing. You know, Daddy Lee, I love the Miss Piggy name. This is life is on. This life is on fire. She want Marwa to talk out TTG to not bother with her. But TTG is, he want to bend. So, actually, this case is becoming a hot cake. I have been trying to avoid talking about it. But I think very, very soon, I'm going to start releasing those videos, about how the court is going here and there. But I've been observing that Mora was actually making those videos, and I didn't. Fire is actually happening. Some people are not they're going to stop sleeping in their houses. I can assure you. They are going to stop sleeping in their houses. TTG will go all the way. Yes. And actually, pressure is piling. Some of these individuals, they thought it was a joke. They thought they were going to, do away with this. That they are going to hide themselves, saying, for me, I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to be in the village. Yes, let us see. Let us see how it is going to go. Kids, Jamaican don't take crop for long. Yes, I like the way Rocio said, I am not going anywhere. I will stay with my husband. Exactly. Big up to Rocio. And we really, really appreciate her coming out and echo it on the eyes of the so-called the negative reactors, that however much you're trying to throw a lot of words there, but you're just only wasting your time. She knows where she has started from and actually where she's going. So the so-called the Bugoma woman, please stop wasting your time. Stop wasting your time, because you will not succeed. You will not succeed. And the wife of the travel commando has come out very, very strongly and made it very, very clear that she's not going anywhere. Stop pushing your stupidity to other people. Stay in your lines. Big up to you, Rocio, for that. We really appreciate. Fire back to the sender. Yes, Slamash, Atumba, so true. They are all bullying Rocio. Foolish people. Yes. So, David Omaje, did you get your seat in the court yet? Got permission to record? I can assure you, if some of them sees me in that court, they can never succeed, because our Empress's blessed daughter at Zion. That's why the village reporter went traveling. Yes, thank you so much for bringing that. The village reporter is actually dodging the court. He is trying to play smart, that I was actually not around, that he is traveling. People are actually avoiding the court like nothing. People avoiding the court. But even if they try to avoid the court, they're going to avoid it up to when? That he is a journalist of the village. Let us see. So true, he's running Kitty Taka. We will support D till the end. More support loading. Exactly. The village reporter is running. The village journalist is running. He's going to run up to when? Let me tell you, the money is going to chase him, because he cannot sustain himself there for a very long period of time. These court issues will get him, whether he like it or not. Whether he's trying to, he's trying. Grace, I know that is why I'm telling her that we don't play. They will end up being arrested. Exactly. The pressure and the fire is on. Yes, they press the wrong button. TT is not joking, and now people are running Kititaka. They're failing to sleep in their houses. You know, that is it when you call for problems upon yourself. But we have been telling these people that you are going to get a problem for yourself. They used not to listen. Now you see the drama, what they are facing. You know, she was in love with Marwa. Even me, I will stay living in that villa. Instead, game Rocio is a real woman. Rocio stay there. Exactly. You the more lawyer, you mean one of the her three lawyers, liars. Her clank 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 clank. I would like to know how it can get to support you and D. Really, things are becoming very, very hot. It is really becoming very, very hot, because if people are reaching an extent of running away from their village, you know, then you will understand that actually, you know, Carol should give Percy one of her three lawyers. Let me tell you, that Bugoma woman has no lawyer. She has no lawyer. You wait how some people will cry in court. Some people will cry in court like never before. The so-called the fisherman used to say, you know, he has a lot of lawyers. What happened? There are individuals who are actually very good in opening their mouth. But when it comes to action, there is actually nothing on the ground. You know, Ajudi Moyo Karot does not have a plan. She is full of fool. I wish I can be a fly on that courtroom wall. Daddy Lee, you can reach out to Gidiriba and anchor more number. Exactly. Yes, people have their telephone, their contacts actually on their description. If you go to this, to the description, you get contacts there. You know, like if you go to my description, you get my contact there. It is my WhatsApp number. You get it there. So it's very easy to communicate. Either when you go to Anchor More, you get their telephone number there. You can easily, or when you go to Dave Jr. platform on the description, you actually get their contacts there. So please be free. Be very, very free. Yes, greeting Diana Charles. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate. Yes, you're a bit late. Yes, you're a bit late. Yeah, so a lot is actually happening and progress is happening. This year has been a year of change. It has been a year of blessing. You know, it has really been a very, very good year. And I'm starting to see that it is turning to our favor. Because people who have been disturbing the peace, they are now fighting themselves. You know, they are fighting themselves, and a little bit of commotion in the village is starting to reduce. You know, it is actually starting to reduce, and we are going to start seeing good things happening. I would also like to send SMTG to the orphanage. Yes, reach out to Dave Jr. on his contact. You know, all will be well. Yes, please give the video a like, guys. You know, today I wanted to make it very, very clear that the development in this that is happening in this community is actually our happiness. It's our happiness. And for people who have been supporting this family for a very, very long period of time, you feel happy when you see somebody whom you have been supporting is actually progressing, you know. But if you are supporting somebody year out, you know, and you are not seeing anything they're doing in their life, you actually even loses morale in supporting that person. But now that the people whom we are actually supporting, like the princess, Like in this platform, people supported me. I was able to buy a piece of land for myself. You know, I have a piece of land. You know, yes, I appreciate. That piece of land is actually 1 acre, 1 acre of land. I appreciate. I have somewhere where I can go back in the village and go and say, let me do some little agriculture here. I appreciate your big support to this platform. So actually, we are trying to do something for ourselves. You know, we are trying, and we appreciate you for always ensuring that you support us. We appreciate. Bogoma Woman is choking by looking at the D Foundation coming up. Let me tell you, with the way that construction site is, even if you don't have eyes, that house, that villa, me, I even don't want to call it a villa. Me, I want to call it a palace. A palace. You even see from the foundation that house of the princess is actually going to be the most beautiful and the beautiful whatever house in the village. Hey, Bogoma Woman will die in her comedy. That is the fact, and it is the truth. Slay, let us make her belly run more. All of us who can send $10, let's do it. I'm sending mine. Yes, well done, David. Molan will come your way. Thank you so much. If I were Ngoma Woman, I would be fixing my toilet because the toilet is accident waiting to happen. Let me tell you, sometimes me, I wonder. I really wonder. You see, really, Bugoma Woman talking about the princess, talking so badly about the travel command, how there is no water in the house of the travel command, how the bathrooms, the toilets are not working, how what and what is not working. But sometimes I wonder whether she looks at herself, whether she looks at herself and the type of the toilet she has, really. Curly ways I want to send, but as a Jamaican, I feel like sending to Jamaican uncle, but I don't have his email. Okay. You want to send to Jamaican uncle? Okay. Yes, so you can still I think Jamaican uncle's email is in his description. Yes, it is there in his description. And also, when the video of Jamaican uncle is premiering, you can actually ask him how you can reach out, how you can send something to him. Yes, it will actually reach. Yes, so we really appreciate Otalo Grace. Thank you. We appreciate for trying your best to ensure that all goes on well. We really appreciate. Hi, David. Big up your slave. Blessing from Jamaica. Thank you so much. Winsome. Greetings to you. I don't know whether I've pronounced it well. Yes, Wilson, greetings to you and thank you so much. I really appreciate. Grace, she say you can send it to Uncle Mo. Yes. You can send it to Uncle Mo. It will actually reach. Or Giti Riba. That money will actually reach. That support will actually reach. He said his Instagram, but the Jamaican uncle said he's not used to Instagram. Okay. So please try to contact Giti Riba or any of those. That money, that financial will reach. I'll find a way to get it. Thank you. Yes, we appreciate. Big up to all of you. And thank you a million times for always coming up in big numbers to support our people here in Africa. We really appreciate. We really, really appreciate. You people, you have really made us, for us to be where we are right now, you have played a very, very great role in supporting us, giving us advices, encouraging us to be very, very strong and continue with the struggle, which we are actually not ready to give up. People actually tried bribing us some time back, but we actually said a no is a no, and we are still here pushing very, very strongly, very, very strongly. And I can assure you, we are not going to allow people to deceive us, to go against the person actually we love. You know, I cannot come even a single day to turn against the travel command. It will never happen. And I said it for a very, very long period of time that it will never, never happen. No, I'm not a fool, to turn against a man who is opening the eyes of our good people here in Africa. It will never happen. Yes, at David, did something happen to bro Dagi by D? No, I don't think. No, I don't think something happened. Yes, Belhaz, even her house, oh gosh, that fool lives like chicken. Caro needs to eat too much on YouTube, Caro. Today is today, and tomorrow will be another day. I really appreciate how good people outside there. Let me tell you, I really love what is happening in these streets. I really, really love it because it put a smile on my face. Every day I wake up, when I see good things happening, it makes my day. It makes me really very, very happy. Judy, but she is Mama Chicken because she has a chicken brain. Judy, how can she eat? She's an alcoholic. That is one. It will be never happen. It's always good over evil. Yes, dirty house smell like chicken inside. Too much. I was trying to read some of the comments that are actually coming in. Caro has to be an alcoholic, useless fool. Hello, David. Ruth Asio, greetings to you. Thank you so much for joining. Bless up to you. I wish all of you the best, and thank you, my good people. Yes, Grace D said we can send to brother Dagi too. Exactly. Big up to all of you. For always supporting our good people outside there. And I can assure you that a lot of people who associate themselves with the travel commando, they are actually progressing. That is not a lie. It is in the open for people actually to see that individuals who have associated themselves with the travel commando, they are the ones that are progressing. And those ones who have associated themselves with the so-called negativity, it is actually taking them time to progress. And that one is actually very, very clear. Yes, at Carol Rates, thank you. Yes, so most of the good things that are happening, you look around among the people who have actually constructed in this village, in this community. Look at the people who have done it. Those are the people who have stayed positive, and they have been very, very close with the travel commando. They have succeeded. Look at Diana Kemi. When Diana Kemi started the construction, a lot of the so-called negative reactors, they were actually thinking she's not going to make it. That how can she start building a bigger house, a young girl building a bigger house. Now that house is actually getting over, and they're very busy opening their eyes. And more of other people will actually do the same. Yes, David, where is Erin Jeb now? Ha, that one disappeared. She completely disappeared. Janeth Hayes, look at the Lennox Jr. Exactly. See how they are progressing. See Lennox. See Lennox now, what is happening to Lennox. A lot of people who associate themselves with the travel commando, they are actually doing well. If you really look at very, very critically, the CJ, when CJ distanced himself from the travel commando, he has started getting like 1,000 views, 2,000, the highest 2.5. Are you seeing? When CJ distanced himself from the travel commando, his channel started not doing well. And it's there for people actually to observe. These are not backbiting. We are speaking the truth that people who actually associate themselves with the travel command, they do always well. It is not a lie. That stick boy, did you see the door like Kohera door? Told him that he blocked me. Eh? Okay, he blocks you. Slamash, Mora did her a number. Eh? Mora put Irene to sleep. Exactly. I am Mara has a good heart and his hand is blessed. Exactly, Jean. Greetings to you. Skelly Smith, greetings to you. Janet Hayes, greetings to you. I really approve. Lennox Jr. has the potential to be like Lynn. Yes, exactly. Lynn Guni from Kenya. Yes, I always also watch her videos. Yes. Billy, I love Mora. She gives it to them like it is. Like it is. Yes. That man, Kohera, is one big worthless man. He could never be Marwa's father. Marwa have ambition and he has none. Exactly. Big up, big up, big up to the Travel Commando for actually doing so well in supporting the community, and actually good things are happening to this community because of the Travel Commando. We really appreciate him for that, and also opening the eyes of a lot of us outside here to actually see that we move forward. I really appreciate him for that, and this platform has actually grown because of the Travel Command. I don't want to lie about that, and because of also the good support, the big support you guys always keep on rendering to this platform. Big up to all of you. Mora is the best medicine for these lemons. Yes, Mora is the queen, so the true Bella. Yeah. Yes, so I can assure you this year has been a good year. It has actually been a good year in several ways. First of one, the princess has started the construction of her villa, which she has been in position to shame the so-called negative individuals. In this very year, the princess also, was able to show us the boyfriend. Some individuals used to talk so badly about her that she will never be in position to get a boyfriend, and she got a boyfriend. We are able to see that with our eyes, and a lot of them try to talk a lot, but they actually fail. So it has actually been a very, very good year. A very, very good year. Also, the Travel Commando, has now a very, very good son, Maisha. Also, in the villa, also a fall. They call it a fall. A fall has also come. Blessing upon blessing is actually happening, and we appreciate that, and we thank God for actually what is happening, and more good things will actually continue happening. Thank you so much, my good people. I really, really appreciate. Yes, even if Baba Mario talk bad about Marwa, he will suffer, As he started talking badly about Marwa, As he started talking badly about Marwa, I've not checked his video for 2 or 3 days ago, But I hope Baba Mario will not talk about Marwa. Okay, yes, okay. I've got that. I thought he had started. If he stays positive, if Baba Mario actually stays positive, his life is going to change. But if he decides to go on the wrong direction, I can assure you it might not be well on his side, But if he stays positive, because I've actually seen people helping him. His baby was not feeling well, was it the other day? And I saw some individuals actually came out, to help him, with the baby in terms of medical issue, which is actually a good thing. And all that has been happening because of the Travel Commando. Travel Commando has really a very, very good heart. But individuals who are actually trying to frame him, making him look bad, those are people who don't really wish others well. But the Travel Commando wishes everybody well. You can imagine how he has welcomed Baba Mario, you know, and also giving him ways. These days, the videos of Baba Mario, they are shooting 2,000 views, 3,000 views. Sometimes even it is hitting like 3.5, you know. All that is because of the travel commando. A good man will always attract success. God bless Marwa richly. Exactly. You know, Marwa is a good man. Look how his animals are multiplying. That is a blessed person. Exactly. He would be a fool to go negative. Exactly. We love Marwa and what he believes in. You know, exactly. He did not say anything bad about Marwa. Okay? Yes. Indeed, Judy Moyo, anything Mara touches turn into gold. I agree with you 100%. A lot of people whom the travel commando have been in position to support, and they have not turned against the travel commando. Their life is never the same. Truth. It is the truth. There is no cornering about that. You know? Look at Mayuguno. He picked Mayuguno from nothing. But you see where Mayuguno is. You know? See where Mayuguno is. However much people were trying to play Mayuguno here and there, but God is still with Mayuguno. And he's going to succeed. You know? He's going to succeed. Marwa is honest and a very giving. Yes, exactly. But the stick was saying Baba Mario looked like David Jr. Let me tell you, that smaller boy like a stick will always cause problems. You know? His work is to sit down, look for something to talk. And that is his behavior. But the stick was, okay, I've read that. So true that Lee look at even Chef Matiko. Exactly. Chef Matiko has progressed very, very strongly. All those is because of the influence of the travel command. You know, exactly that Lee Bella has, you know, whatever the travel commando touches, it progresses. Whether you like it or not. You wait what is going to happen to the construction site of the princess. Now that the travel commando is there, you wait. That construction site is going to move like never before. And the so-called haters, I don't know what they will talk about. No, the Gaiti will never change. Exactly. It's so confused and it's so obsessed with the negativity. Very, very obsessed with the negativity. You know? Very, very obsessed. The stick has no sense trying to be relevant. Exactly. That is what he's trying to do. He wants people to actually to know that he exists in this world. That is what he's trying to do. The Gaiti is a disgrace. A disgrace. Janet, what a shame. You know? Slamash, hello again. You know? The small boy like a stick or the Gaiti is actually one of the most shameless individual in these YouTube platforms. He is a person who will always want to look for problems. Even where there is no problem, he will always want to create one for himself. And that is actually what is going to drag his development. Because when you always associate yourself with the negativity, good things will always go away from you. You know, Gaiti is a mosquito on YouTube. Slimash, you made my day. You made my day. You made. Let me read this again. Slimash. Gaiti is a mosquito on YouTube. You made my day. You really, really made my day. He should get his name. He should get his mama out of the madhouse. Exactly. You know. Slamash. That one mosquito when you want to sleep and it keeps buzzing. You made my day today. Hmm? Anybody knows if Gaiety was severe with letter from TDG? You know? Eh? Yes, probably was served with a letter. You know? Great job, David. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Janet Irish. I really appreciate your big support to this platform. Really, really appreciate. Big up to you. You know, my blessing. I respect that. Thank you so much. You know, so JT is actually, by the way, you have really given him a right name. You know, you have given him a right name. A smaller mosquito in the streets of YouTube. He deserved it. You know, that name really matches him 100%. You know, Slay, I cannot wait for that Gaiety to go away. I'm tired of him. Yes, Slemash, I love that name for him. Loy. Ah, so true, Carolee. Thank you so much, Janet Iris. Blessing. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, Janet Irish, I really appreciate. You know, me too, Bella. I like it. Gaiety Tembo. Yeah. Yes. Sorry for that. You know. So a lot is actually happening, and people are watching very, very closely. Actually, what is happening in the streets. So, but it has really these 2 weeks. The Gaiety has become a nuisance in the platform. If you remember very, very closely, he has actually been trying his best to traumatize the wife of the travel commando, and which he is not going to succeed upon that. You know, he will not succeed. And I'm very, very happy to see that the wife of the travel commando has come out very, very strongly to say they will not succeed. You know, they will not succeed in promoting chaos and trying to divide her family. She has come there to stay, and she will stay. You know? Yes, be blessed, Janet Iris. We appreciate. So he is a gay mosquito. Yeah? He was comparing of the Dave Jr. and Baba Mario, and he said they are brothers. Gaiety is completely a mess. A very, very big mess, and a big problem in this street of YouTube. But his time is going to come, because I remember during that time when his platform was actually strike, he came out crying like never before. You know, he used to swell a lot, but when his platform was strike, you know, he became a beggar for himself. He said, I will do whatever things it takes, you know, that he will do whatever things it takes. And now, after being forgiven, you see what he's doing. You know, by the way, the trial commando actually forgives a lot. But probably it's the reason why God keeps on blessing him more. Maybe because of that. I really don't know. No? Because the travel commando really has a soft heart. Very, very soft heart. You know, but let them try that with the Train Town grandpa. They will not like it. Yes, Lee, it suit him, the new name. You know, Mosquito. Hey, he came to take his foolishness away to Kohera. Yeah? As for me, I shall continue to add child abuse. Exactly. You know? So, this Gaiety is actually a problem. It has been a problem for some time, but when things start going on its way, the way you can cry. Because I remember at some point, when things were becoming very, very hot for him, he came out to say that they are sending people to go to his gate to look for him. He almost cried on his platform. Now, after people leaving him, he has started again opening his mouth. Time will tell. Time will tell. You know, they must give him another strike. Nonsense. Rosie is happy in the villa. They can go and throw themselves away. Exactly. Sky Mash. You know, I think Slay Mash. So, we are waiting for more good things to happen. But I can assure you, that gaiety will be surprised again. He will be very, very surprised again when actually things are not moving well in his direction. You know, you can do whatever things you want to do. But when that time comes, when that time reaches, and they'll squeeze you in the corner, and you cannot breathe, like the time he was squeezed in the corner, and he could not breathe, he was almost crying in his platform. Let me tell you, the truth is, some of these individuals, they don't do anything. Their work is to sit down, create commotion, look for words to put outside there, to confuse their viewers. That is exactly what they do, you know. Greetings, Anthony Mulama. Hello, David Omaje. Sorry for joining late. But no, you are most welcome. Thank you so much, Mulama, for joining. I really appreciate. Even Mama Chicken was saying, Baba Mario was lying. The baby is sick. How come he's giving baby food in the morning? Kohera got a new name from its Mora. His name is Kohara. Kohara. Today is today. There will be no mercy for the weak. Exactly. Anthony Mulamba, hello. Yes, hello everyone. And Team David, greetings to you. You know, fabulous creation. Sintaketan on Mara, his channel closed down. CJ choose Woody Maya. Now he can travel and get less views than Get Riba. Now he cannot travel anymore. Haha, Janet Iris miss that one. By the way, you know, yesterday I was seeing a lot of these so-called negative reactors. They were making videos claiming that Udumaya now has a baby. It was a very, very big lie. That is actually one of the people who do admire Udumaya, and he decided to give the name of the baby. He named the, you know, he gave the name of Udumaya to the baby. That is not Udumaya's baby. You see, what these individuals want to try to bring out here is a comparison. That now that the travel commando has a baby, Udumaya also has a baby. And also, if you notice, these individuals, when they talk about Udumaya, people don't go and watch their platforms. When they talk about the travel command, that is when they get views. But when they talk about Udumaya, no views. No views. You know, when they talk about the travel command, they get views. What happened to Nyabohansi podcast? Nyabohansi podcast dead in the rival. And we said that a long time ago. Nyabohansi podcast is no more. Exactly. The Prince Odinga gave him name Kabuda. That one is still firing blanks. You know, Junior, greetings to you. You know, Daddy Lee, my question to where did it go? Also, Sergio David, where are these people? They thought YouTube was for the weak. YouTube is actually not for the weak. You know, by the way, you know, there is something that I did not bring to the platform. The brother to the so-called Sergio attacked me very, very badly on my WhatsApp. You know, that why is it that I was giving him those names? He attacked me very, very bad. I don't remember if I made a video about that. You know, he attacked me very, very badly, abusing me, abusing my mother. And that, I think that was the last blow to his platform. And I told him, if you make a mistake to release a video, I'm going to release a video with evidence about you, how you have been, because I've been taking screenshots of your message. So I think he got very, very scared, because the messages he was sending me was weird messages, very, very weird messages. And I told him, if you make a video, I'm going to release your screenshots. When I told him that, he kept quiet and he did not send me any message up to now. And I think that was my last time even even in his platform. I did not see any video. Just like maybe 2 weeks ago, I saw him posting only one video like this. Yes, so I think that one taught him a lesson. David, just go add on Kohera, Cholera, AK go era. It's Mora, you go me laughing. Hey everyone, how are you? Here, chilling. Jean Kelly, greetings to you. Bella Devi Lee. That podcast is under ashes. Exactly. Slamash. It means they run sleep in the toilet. YouTube is for clean heart people. Anthony Mulama, greetings to you. Hey, really, David? Yes. Evo Ghana boy is struggling to procreate, struggling to get a baby. You send him to sleep, David. Exactly. I threatened him. For him, when he was sending me those messages, I think he didn't know that I was actually taking a screenshot. So I was very, very busy taking those screenshots. And if he was to continue making videos, I was going to really ashame him. A man was very busy abusing my mouth. Greetings, David. The Pearl of Africa. Yes, thank you so much. Ina Francis, greetings to you and thank you so much. Gaty need to go look for a job in action on YouTube. It's too desperate. JT can do anything on the streets. No? Because he knows if he does not make any video, no eating. And you see, the biggest problem with these platforms, if you don't make videos, you don't earn anything. You don't earn. So this Gaty is trying all his best to ensure that every day he come out with anything. For his people to watch. Those people were trying to overthrow Marwa. Yes. But instead, they ended up throwing themselves. They thought they were going to fight the travel commando. And they will succeed. Now the travel commando is still around. And they are the ones who have taken off. You can imagine. Those people, yes. That is what hate and jealousy will do to them. To you. They will suck you dry. Those people of the podcast, they actually thought they were going to use the podcast to destroy the travel commander. And not only the travel commander. They thought they're going to use it to destroy the entire family of the travel commander. But I can assure you, things turn around and they are the ones who collapse. They collapse and we are here to stay. We are still here and there are no more. That is what happened when you try to fight people who are not actually fighting you. The negative reactor is like the wasp. The bee teaches him to make the comb, but he couldn't wait. He couldn't wait to learn to make the honey. Exactly. They used to laugh at Mara. That in all the countries he visited, he never had a child. That Ghanaian guy is still firing blanks. By the way, I'm really wondering, where is the problem with our Ghanaian brother? What is the problem? What is the problem? Judy Moyo, I agree with you. Our Ghanaian brother is having a problem. I think he has a problem. Genevieve Edge, so true. But they are falling down one by one like cockroaches spray. Yes, Yudumoyo, be good. Oh, Sintaka and Pablo became big-headed and they collapsed big time. Very, very true. They collapsed like never before. They collapsed like never before. The speed at which these individuals had actually come to turn against the travel commando, it was actually alarming. And yet, they used to claim that they grew up with the travel commando together. At first they used to deceive us that they actually loved the travel commando. Yet actually these were the snakes in the green grass. But let me tell you, there is a way God does things. God actually separated them from the good ones. And a lot of people were actually managed to see that these individuals are not good people. They are the destroyer. You know, even they are laughing, they not married. How about AT? Exactly. I am sure the wife is now pregnant, but they kept quiet and laugh when the demon talk bad about Maro. Exactly. You know, greetings, David, Agnes Thomas, greetings to you, and thank you so much for joining. Actually, today I'm not seeing Ezela here. Ezela, if you, wherever you are, greetings to you, Ezela. You know, yes, and also Elena, Lidna, Elena Padna, greetings to all of you. David, do you have Baygon spray for cockroaches in Uganda? There are too many here. You don't even have to move. Actually, where I'm staying here, a supermarket is like 3 minutes walk. There are too many. Agnes Thomas Wagwan. Hi, Agnes. Remember, she's a witch. She knows everything that goes in the houses 24/7. You know, today really has been a very, very interesting discussion. I really, really appreciate my good people here. You know, I would really want to say that thank you so much, my good people, for this very, very interesting discussion. And actually, I think we need to have a live stream on Wednesday. Let's see if we can have a live stream, another live stream on Wednesday. I think it would be. It's actually good to have a conversation with our people, and we share ideas. No, big up to all my good people who have been in position to always be here. We really appreciate. Fabulous creation. Celebration. Black Demon TV is now doing Jamaican content. The lazy gang stealing each other views so they cannot afford fufu anymore. Fabulous creation. Thank you so much for the big donation. I really, really do appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you a million times. I really appreciate. You know, I'm here watching Priska went to visit the Empress construction site. Yes, I saw her from one of the videos. Yes, thank you so much for Bless Creation for a big donation. I really do appreciate. Daddy underscore I'm here watching Priska went to visit the Empress construction site. Yes, I am underscore Jacob. Big up to you. I really appreciate. Thank you so much, Jacob, for always ensuring that you keep on checking up this platform. Big up to you, Jacob. We really, really appreciate. Thank you a million times. Thank you so much. Why can the demon do videos in Nigeria? That is a question that I've been also asking myself. You know, these people, they fear Nigerians by the way, because they are no jokes. Nigerian people, you play around with them, they mess you up. Exactly. I think that is why she's always trying her best to dodge, making those videos about people from Nigeria. Big up to you, Fabulous Creation, for the big donation. I really appreciate. Janet Iris, big up to you. Thank you so much for the big donation. In today's live stream, actually, we are going to end this live stream in 5 minutes to come. I really appreciate my good people outside there. Blessing to you, everyone in the chat. Yes, let me first send a very, very special greetings to you, Agnes Thomas, Tumba Kabuya, Agnes Thomas, Sheila Ochaka. Greetings to you, Jidmoyo. Blessing, much respect, Carol West. Thank you so much, Jidmoyo. Thank you, Sheila Ochaka. Greetings to you. I am Jacob. Thank you so much. Greetings to you, Daddy underscore. Big up to you, Fabulous Creation. Thank you so much for the big donation, Anthony Mulama. Big up to you, Slemash. Big up to you. Thank you so much. Jen Kelly, thank you. Kabuya, thank you so much. Anthony Mulama, thank you. Big up to you, Slemash. Big up to you. Thank you so much. Agnes Thomas, greetings to you. Judy Moyo, thank you. Greetings to you. Kabuya, Tumba Kabuya, greetings to you. Judy Moyo, greetings. Anthony Mulama, Slemash, greetings. Jen Kelly, greetings to you. Judy Moyo, big up to you. Daddy underscore, greetings. Anthony Mulama, greetings to you. Sheila Oshaka, greetings to you. Anthony Mulama, greetings to Jim Kelly, thank you. Kenneth Hayes, greetings to you. Anthony Mulama, Slaymash, greetings to you, Carol West, greetings to you, Ina Francis. Big up to you, Anthony Mulama. Greetings to you, Slaymash. Greetings, Fabulous Creation. Big up to you, Anthony Mulama, Janet Irish. Big up to you, Anthony Mulama again, Fabulous Creation. Greetings, Slaymash. Greetings to you, Daddy Underscore. Greetings to you, Janet Irish. Big up to you, and thank you. Thank you a million times for always supporting to this platform. Julio, thank you. Greetings to you, Sheila. Greetings to you, and big up to all my good people outside there. And I really appreciate your big support always to this platform. Janet Irish, greetings to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my good people. Carways, Bell has greetings to you. Thank you a million times. Please, if I've not mentioned your name here, please comment so that I can see you. Yes, he was saying about his house, something was wrong with the roof. Okay? Yes. Moonlight, greetings to you. Hello, bro. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, my good people, for always being here. Diana Charles, greetings to you. Thank you a million times. Please, if I've not yet mentioned your name and you're here, please comment. I know probably Winnie Ball is here. Greetings to you and thank you a million times for always being here. Michael N, probably you are here. Greetings to you. And thank you so much for your big support always to this platform. In a very, very special way, I'd really want to say thank you so much, my good people, for making this platform what it is today. Yes, Samuel, I was forgetting to actually say thank you so much. Thank you so much for the big support in this platform always. Samuel, thank you a million times. Bella has, thank you a million times. And much respect to all of you, my good people. Please, if I've not yet mentioned your name and you're here in the chat, please let me know. Agnes Thomas, David, how about the fisherman? The fisherman is actually struggling for views and things are not moving well on the fisherman side. Yes, Ina Francis, hello. Winnable, greetings to you, Ina Francis, and Daddy Underscore, greetings to you. Thank you a million times, my good people. We are left with only 2 minutes. Please, if you're here and I've not yet sent a very, very special greetings to you, Moonlight, thank you so much for the big donation. I really, really appreciate Moonlight. Big up to you and thank you a million times. I really appreciate. Fabulous Creation, Burundian traveler, disappointed when he went to Udimaya. He forgot all Marwa did for him and just care about views. But I'm really very, very happy that he's back. Yes, Sheila, greetings to you. And thank you so much for always being here. Yes, Moonlight, thank you so much. Welcome, bro. Thank you a million times for the big donation. I really, really, really appreciate. Big up to all of you. Yes, Janet Iris, Moonlight, hello, and thanks for the support. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, my good people. Actually, we are going to have a live stream on Wednesday. So please put a notification bell, and please, if you have not yet subscribed to this platform, please subscribe to the platform and let me meet again. Actually, there's a video that is already rolling. You can check that video. I hope it is going to make your day. And thank you so much, my good people. Let me wish all of you the best. And thank you, and thank you, and thank you, and thank you a million times. Thank you so much, Janice Irish, for the big donation. Fabrication, thank you, and thank you a million times. Let's meet again. Diana Charles, yes. Thank you so much. What time? I'm not getting notification. Yes, on Wednesday we are going to have a live stream at 10:45 p.m. 10:45 p.m. But for today, there's a video that is already on. You can check it out if at all you have not yet seen that. Let's fundraise for Udimaya. Artificial insemination, our Kenyan sister is suffering from. Fabulous question, you have made my day. Happy Sunday, Sheila Shaka from Ina Francis. Go with J did a video appreciating Mara after Udimaya collabo. Exactly. Favorite question you have made by day. You have made by day. You have made me to end this video in style. See you on Wednesday, my good people. Let's meet again. Let me read this comment. Yes, the Brudia, when he came back, shame he went to visit Uncle Mo. Uncle, like he went to the villa too, exactly. Big up every time and thank for being Team David Omaje strong. Thank you so much, Anthony Mulama, Slimash, Feral Creation, Judy Burundian want to get the viewers he got from Marwa to like him again. Yes, so I really appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please, if you have not yet liked the video, double tap on the screen and you'd have given this video a like. Yes, double tap on the screen, please, before you leave. Thank you so much, my good people. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. But on Wednesday, we are going to have a live stream. Thank you so much, Judy Moyo. I really appreciate you. Love you all. Love you all, my good people. Thank you, and thank you a million times. Bye from Nairobi, Kenya. Thank you so much, Mulama. I really appreciate. Let's meet again in our next video tomorrow. And also on Wednesday, we shall have a live stream. See you again, my good people.